Come on in the room. It's a lot going on all at once. We did talk about that before, though. We did. We sure enough did. We fall down, but we can get out. Okay, just want to check. I rearranged my room, as you can tell. So my background is a little different. I'm not really liking it. I'm going to be really honest with you. Because it's just like, I mean, it's my bed, but yeah, I got a couple of things I'm still trying to organize and like, dang. But I had to come up in here because if not, I was going to go do something else by cleaning up. I'll be cleaning up. Let's see. Yes. More than likely, I will probably move you facing the cards and everything. I did that before as a layout. Some people didn't like it because it was just showing cards and not my face. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I think that's where it's like it's a lot going on all at once. And it's not a bad thing and it's not a good thing either. Maybe it's making you feel very overwhelmed, but you're accomplishing a lot of things as well. Don't mind me. I'm going to be moving this up and down because, like I said, I'm not okay with the background. Okay? But I am okay with the space in my room, though. So I really love it. Maybe you just got to move some things around in your home and stuff. And then you'll realize, oh, I got a lot of space right here. So that's a good thing, too. Well, my name is Deasia, and you are on Dreams, Desires, Ascensions, the DDA tribe. Tap in. What we got going on? Because obviously, it's just like a lot. It's not like I said, it's not a bad thing, and then it's not a good thing either. It's like you wasn't expecting all of this happening all at once type of energy. Okay, let's go into this past. So what's the past energy? Hi, how are you? How are you doing? We're gonna say J, G, but no, that's not. But yes, let's go with the past energy level. Hold on. Okay, forget the vibes. Okay. So past energy, maybe you and this energy has some sexual encounters as well. Maybe they got, good sex, good oral sex as well. Okay, let's go. Past energy. Like maybe that's what a lot is going on. Like you're not expecting this energy to come to you at this current time. Like back up. Maybe they're just gonna come out of this world. Like maybe this is gonna come out the blue. Okay? Or like maybe somebody's trying to give you like a out of this world type of energy because you got little freak playing a lone digger like so maybe someone is trying to knock your lights out. Okay, but also this energy is more like marriage, parenthood. Okay, help defend your tension. So maybe you're having a lot of tension going on, stress, overwhelmed in a way. like I said, it's not like a bad thing, but it's not like a good thing either. Okay. So maybe it's some tension going in, maybe as far as in arguing with your children or having a childlike conversation at night as well. Maybe this is dealing with someone that you have sexual encounters with. I'm feeling that energy. Maybe y'all kissing and making up. Maybe y'all had an argument or whatever, and now they want to come in and kiss and make up as well. Okay, imprisonment, slavery. So maybe someone feels trapped or feel bound in. Maybe someone got locked up at nighttime as well. So watch out for that. So here you go. Because I was feeling like an overwhelmed conversation. Yes, he do. Why would I say? Thank you. Thank you for telling me this. But yes, he loves us. He loves all of us. But yes, but imprisonment and slavery. Okay. So I'm feeling like maybe you're feeling, what would you say? I wouldn't say you're having, what is sleep paralysis? Is that what that's called or something like that? Maybe you, at night, maybe you're feeling trapped at like in the bed or, bound to like something mentally, like something repeatedly over and over. Maybe you feel like it's like a tunnel vision. It's like something that you cannot solve at this current time, because I'm also feeling the dark card, but it also has stars that's shining, so you can see stars. So there's going to be some type of light in it. So maybe it's just a lot going on, right? All right. So it's just like maybe you just need to get to the root of the situation, or maybe you are the foundation of this. Okay. So like I was stating before, it's like more like overwhelming. So it's not inner energy of, okay, so here you go. You're busy. You're always busy, right? So, and then you try to go to sleep. Like I was speaking of this before, to an elder. Okay. Like basically not saying that you're an elder, but you got to think about your body, like, especially if you're running rapidly all day. Okay. Maybe you got a very busy schedule, or like you had a busy routine, right? And this routine gets you going all the time. So maybe you have a lot going on, and then all of a sudden you're trying to go to sleep, and then you can't go to sleep. You feel like you having sleep paralysis, or you're not able to get good enough rest. And that's because it's like you a Honda, and you trying to run, like you trying to drive a Honda like 90 miles per hour. It's a Honda, like, it's a good, you can wear and tear a Honda too, even though it's good quality. So I'm feeling the energy of like, you're just busy rapidly, and then you trying to go to sleep. And it's like you can't expect your body to just shut down and go to sleep. And so it could be that situation where you got to wind your body down. I'm feeling like maybe you need to drink some herbs like rosemary. Okay, rosemary, lavender, something in that lines of, or maybe you are drinking to go to sleep as well. That is not going to continue to get you where you need to. Maybe that's the reason why you're feeling in that trap energy as well. Okay, so maybe it's just a lot going on, and you're trying to feel you're starting to feel overwhelmed. Okay, I'm feeling maybe a migraine. Maybe you got a migraine or like a bad headache as well. Like something's just pressing on you, or maybe everybody wants you to use your mind. Also, I'm feeling finance, because the finance card came out as well. So maybe this is like past energy. So maybe you have been going back and forth. Maybe you're this person that check your account at night. Before you go to bed, you check your account at night, and that's a good thing too. That's not a bad thing and stuff like that. But it's like in that energy, maybe you're making a judgment call as well. I'm also feeling like child support, or maybe you're looking for maybe EBT, government type of assistance as well. Maybe you're checking for this. Maybe you're I feel like an inbound finance situation, something trapped, and something might take place at night, or you're always checking, or you get an alert at night. Maybe you get you got a bank account that alerts you. You might get a bank account alert, like something about your finance. Oh shit. Shoots. Excuse my language. Okay. Yeah, you got bread. And then what a financial bank, like I was feeling. Yeah. So maybe you have a or somebody wants to, here you go. Maybe somebody's trying to reach out to you as well at night, and they want you to break bread with them because you see this bread is like bitten. So maybe somebody wants you to have a piece of your bread, or they're trying to ask for finance or money as well. Maybe they're pocket watching you as well. I'm feeling that. Attrapment. I'm feeling attrapment. Like, I'm feeling like somebody wants to know where you get your financial fundings at. This could be an institution. I'm feeling an institution situation. Okay. Yeah, then baby. This could be a financial institution. Maybe somebody needs to know about how you're managing your funds as far as in with your children as well. Okay. Maybe this could be Medicare as well. Maybe you're looking, this is something as far as in checking into your Medicare, checking into maybe getting into, I'm also feeling your children. Maybe you need to start planning your children's bank account. Okay. I'm feeling that too. Even though this is like imprisonment and slavery, but it's also a tree. A tree is a good, and this is a good healthy tree. So I'm feeling the energy, going back to like something being very like stuck, like sturdy, something that you feel as though you're trapped in, but it's more like this is going to be something out of this world. Maybe this is something that's going to be able, where you're going to be able to break bread, give people a piece of your bread as well. A piece of your labor, a piece of your labor, fruits of your labor is what I'm feeling. Hi, how are you, Jacqueline? You sent me swinging. Since we're going to talk about, since we're in that energy of like past, so this could be, speaking of past, this could be like a past information. So maybe you had an institution that used to, partake in breaking bread. This could be like a, food and nutrition situation, or, this could be in that Medicare as well. It's something like that. They were supposed to bake bread with you. Okay, something in that lines, right? And something changed, something that just went out of this world, a galaxy situation. Maybe they look at you. You know how sometimes, here you go. You know how they say, when they say God is, rejection is God protection, which is true. For example, maybe you did not get certain financial situations going on, right? You didn't get, food and nutrition. You didn't get your Medicaid. Yes, these might be very important things. Okay. Maybe these are very important things in your lifestyle, right? Maybe because you do have children. Okay. And this supposed to, this is like I thought we supposed to break bread. I thought we supposed to, help each other out. Maybe you're struggling with financial situations, right? And then you're going out there and you're trying to seek the guidance, or you're trying to seek extra support. Okay. Now, the thing is, maybe it's like you got the ship. So maybe they're not, it's like they're not, it's like how you miss the boat, like you miss the ship. You feel like you're missing your target. You're missing, like you're just at 1 minute late and the ship is already sailed. You see the ship sailing and stuff. I feeling as though it's like that. You'll feel like that rejection, and it's not. I feel like you shouldn't look at it like that, okay? I'm feeling the energy of maybe they're analyzing your funds, right? And they're saying, hey, I see a star in you. I see something more than you, because the energy could be where it could be you sometimes. Sometimes when you're in that tunnel vision, like I was saying before, like that entrapment, imprisonment, and you got a lot going on that you're not paying attention to the energy of. You are a galaxy, you are a star of your own. You are your own solar system. You carry a lot, like, you have your own planets. it's like that type of energy, like you are your own world, or you are in your own world, that you don't pay attention to, a lot of people that might be wanting to come and break bread with you. They want to have a piece of your bread, or they want to, create roots with you, build the tree, foundation as well. Maybe it's like the energy of maybe somebody wants to, have a baby by me and be a millionaire. You got the money and I'm sorry for the glare, but the financial and baby card. Okay. Maybe someone had a trap baby. They call that the trap baby, when when somebody knew that you had money, right? And they didn't have funds, they didn't have the money, but they didn't mind having a baby with you. You get what I'm saying? Like, they weren't good with a relationship, but they didn't mind having a baby with you, maybe because they knew that you had money. It could be that situation as well. I'm feeling the energy of somebody is needing some financial help, maybe due to health issues. Hi, how are you? Okay, let's go with the galaxy. Let's clear this up real quick. Green beans. So my favorite food is green beans. Like, if you eat vegetables, you're gonna tear down some green beans. You'll tear down some good ass green beans. Okay, galaxy. Okay, so maybe you're having a star baby, or maybe you've been since a child, since a birth, since 2018. Also, I'm feeling is when you created, maybe you had a child at 2018. I'm doing fine. How are you feeling? But it's like the baby, maybe this person that was, you might have been in an innocent situation at 2018, okay, that pushed you into this situation that had to, maybe something took place out of this world, something happened out of the blue, and they put you in like it's a lot going on. I gotta back up. It's that type of energy, okay? Or maybe you have a child that's 18 that's having a child. Okay, that could be a situation as well. Hey, put that baby on child support. Put that baby on child support, but put that baby on some food stamps. Maybe your son is 18 and he's having a baby. Okay, and baby, put that baby on some food and nutrition. That's EBT in your house. Okay, don't tell them. Tell the child not to file for it. Don't put them under you. I think how they did it, I know how we used to do it, when we was in college, is you tell them that you're not, I live with my mom, but my mom ain't providing for me. Okay. So it could be that situation as well. Something's going to take place out the blue, or you're going to find out you're pregnant at night as well. Okay. That's going to be, you're going to find out under the stars. All right. Maybe this was a love that was like out of this world, and now that it's out of this world, now that you created a star baby, a beautiful baby that's going to be very nurturing. I'm also feeling like they're going to always want to be under you, okay? Or they're going to want, like, I know kids, I don't know, do kids still have like their favorite blanket or their favorite pet, or like maybe this was you as a child as well. Okay, maybe this is you slept with something like as a child, like that was your vulnerable. Maybe you still do this. Maybe you still sleep, like you have something in your bed at night that you still sleep with. Now it's not something that you it's not something that you sleep with since you was a child, but I feel like you always had to sleep with something, maybe it was like you always had to sleep with the TV on. You always had to sleep with a certain particular blanket, something in like it was very valuable or makes you very vulnerable, because this baby is really holding on to this, but the baby is smiling, content. Okay. So maybe it's something very, that you sleeps with at night. You sleep with something at night, or maybe you sleep like a baby at night. Maybe it's going to take that moment that you're going to have to take a step back, like, hey, there's a lot going on, and pull back. And then the moment that you recognize that, and then you start like, think about it. What's that, the movie Inside Out, Was it Inside Out with the about the emotions? Like, think about that when it comes down to your life. Sometimes you got to pull back and say, wait a minute. Okay, this is anxiety. This is stuff. Like, try to organize your mindset, organize your life. Like, for example, like I was saying, like I had to change my room around because it started getting a little bit cloudy in here, So it's like the moment that you rearrange things, like, I actually got more space. Or it's like the moment you start organizing your life, you're like, I actually got more time, more time that I can take care of this very vulnerable side of me that is that childlike, something that maybe you're tapping into something as far as in, like I said, something took place at 2018 or something took place when you were 18 years old, right? That puts you in a very vulnerable situation that kind of put you where you had to have some type of closure. Okay. Now, here we go. Food and nutrition. Because that was a lot in just Galaxy all alone, Maybe somebody's name has something dealing with, maybe your name has a meaning, like with planets, stars, or maybe somebody has like they're very big on their zodiac, or they act like their zodiac, very heavy, okay? Food, nutrition, and then high honor. That I did talk about before, how, when you get rejected from, the government assistance and stuff, because they're looking at your finances. So they look at something higher than what you do. Now, I understand that it could be trash, and I understand stuff like that. But I'm feeling like, think about it like this. I want you to maybe change the way you think about things, okay? So, while I pull this card up here, and it's more of the food and nutrition along with high honor. So it's more like people wanted to break bread with you, maybe something took place in 2025 as well, or when you was 25 years old. But this is when you came into this, I learned how to build my own bread. I learned how to, create my table, fix me a meal, sit at my table. I knew how to put my silverware to correctly, because this is high honor. This is like a respect. You get what I'm saying? And then it's like the food and hunger. So it's like you have a hunger about this now. Like I learned that, sitting here, I realized I can't just get this table. This table's not gonna come on its own. I have to go get that table. I might have to go build that table. I might get lucky and I might catch a table on sale. I might catch, a table on the side of on the road that nobody thought that was important, and it's important to me, So it's like a food and hunger. It's like you have to get into that hunger energy. And I feel like the energy of like, now that you handle, maybe, like I said, it was just a lot going on. And now that you're able to handle everything and you're able to organize yourself, okay? Maybe I'm feeling food prep as well. So it's like once you get into a routine of things, you realize, I got enough time, It's like, it's a moment that you can just sit down and think and analyze that it wasn't so bad after all, So it's like the moment that maybe you were hungry, right? And the moment that you fix your food and stuff and you eat and you're like, that was a good ass meal. That meal wasn't so bad after all. Maybe you about to eat a childhood meal. Maybe eating your favorite childhood meal or something that you ate. You're eating this at night and you ate this when you was a child as well. And you was like, I didn't think that was going to be that bad. Okay. You haven't ate this meal in 18 years, 25 years. Something like that. Tap into that. You see, I'm laughing about it. I feel like it's a moment for you to just have a joyful moment to honor your childhood. Yes, hey, some people have fucked up childhood memories, and then some people don't. But guess what? We all have the moment to say that we had a childhood memory, So at some point in our life, let's honor that. At some point, little by little, something was out of this world that you cannot forget, and I'm feeling the energy of like treat it with respect because it made you who you are. It made you become this golden energy, you know. Yes, like it probably put you in a vulnerable situation that now you have to have something that's comforting. You know, maybe you feel like you have to have this type of love and not that type of love because of this type of childhood or when you was a child and all this other stuff. I get that, you know, but the thing is, little by little, I want you to honor every point from your childhood to now, okay? Childhood to now. It's a lot of people who was not able to make that, okay? To make that journey, was not able to make it this far as in you. I know you seen them. You seen them drop off. I know you seen it, you know? So here we go. We're here now. All right, let's go with imprisonment and slavery. Okay, so maybe we're feeling like, you know, maybe somebody trapped in the closet. I'm feeling that energy. I don't know what the hell is going on with that one because I'm feeling R. Kelly. Okay. You had a horrible life? Is that what you're saying? I don't feel like you had a horrible life because if you had a horrible life, you would not be here you wouldn't be right here to say that you had a horrible life and you're able to make a message to say that. So obviously you have some type of a connection because if you had a horrible life, baby, you would have been under a rock. I'm going to keep that real. I'm not trying to be funny. Okay? But yeah. But it's just like, you know, I'm feeling the energy of like maybe someone feels trapped inside. Okay. So, so then I say somebody could get locked up at night as well. Someone's getting locked up at night because you got the official person along with imprisonment. Okay. Or somebody going to be knocking at your door at night. Who I'm feeling. What's that? What's that called? CPS or something like that at night? One thing, I don't think that's okay at all. That is not okay, not tasteful. But it could be a situation that maybe a child done said you're not feeding them or something like that. I don't like that. You know, they always say, that's one thing about it. I would say about these kids compared to back in the day. Like, we used to be scared to talk about what was going on in our household. And now I'm not saying that you're not supposed to talk, like these kids need, like, if something going on, please tell. But it's like, maybe it's like, it's something that, like I said, I'm feeling that little by little. So maybe it's like a small situation that's about to be bigger than what it needs to be. It's like, it's a lot going on, bro, when it could be something so small. Okay? With a uniform on, yes. They coming with a whole uniform on. This thing about to be straight official, okay? Maybe something, I'm feeling, you could be dealing with a police officer and the police officer got a little crush on you. Or you're dealing with somebody that has, okay? So maybe somebody has a criminal record, you know, but they have a job that has a uniform. So they got a felony or something like that. Or they have like a record. Okay, but their job could be official. They could have a good job that they have to wear a uniform or they have to use a badge to get in. Yeah, this could be a male that you're dealing with. Someone said they can't let you go. I can't leave you alone. They know they're living wrong, but they can't let you go. Oh, Lord. Not somebody about to call you from collect. This is county jail. You have a collect call from. Oh, no. You gonna answer? You gonna answer? I think I'll sit there. I don't know. I'm childish. It depends on who it is. Because I might answer like, yeah, especially if it's free. And I'm just gonna be like, ha! What was that? Like what's his name? Off of I'm trying to think of the llama. Remember how the llama laughed at what's her name when she got caught or something like that? She changed that. Like, that's all I do. Cause anyone that's gonna call my phone is yeah. Not especially if you're saying that, not them calling your phone, or maybe here you go. Then maybe they're calling your phone from a county jail, or maybe they're calling your phone telling you, man, I'm trapped. I'm mentally trapped. Like, you always in my head repeatedly. Like, Yeah, it could be something like that. You could be just like, like that's what your little funny ass kid. You might give them like the little taste of your old school, what your grandma would have talked to them like. Yeah, you say hell no, good. Don't answer. Like me, I might be petty. It depends on who it is. You got courthouse and then trees. So this could be somebody that you could have I'm feeling you could have got serious. Like maybe you thought y'all gonna be like serious, like in a relationship where y'all gonna be in court, or also I'm not feeling like maybe y'all did talk about marriage, but y'all been together so long that it was like common law. Okay? Like, but if y'all stayed together too long, y'all was gonna have to go to court to handle some things that y'all started off. Maybe y'all like y'all got some serious ties together. Serious ties. Maybe y'all got something, y'all co-signed something in 2023 as well. You got lesson learned playing from Alicia Keys. When did Alicia Keys get married? Okay, now, wait a minute. She said, I can't take this anymore. She said, I was burned, but I call this a lesson learned. Okay, so you're aware. Like I said, sometimes you got to like take a step back and be like, this a lot. Let me just put you right here. I'm going to put you right here. I'm going to come back to you later. It's that type of energy. Something could be stagnant because you see how that just stagnant. So something could be just like, maybe fidgety, or somebody feels like they're trying to fumble or juggling as well. You got a lot. But like I said, maybe you got to treat it like meal prep. I'm going to put I'm going to eat this here. I'm going to do this here. Like prep yourself. Okay. Finance. Let's go. You said, I ain't nothing like I was before. You got to see me now. Yes, I was burned, but I'm going to call that a lesson learned. So it's just like, yes, I got played, but I admit it, I admit that I got played. I admit that maybe, I got somebody maybe you shared too much, too much. Like, how maybe you got a little piece, you gave them a little piece of it. And now, like, maybe this person took a big bite. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you like, okay, I got played. It's all right. But it's a lesson learned now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, rejection. It's okay. Okay, so it's like also I'm feeling the energy of like maybe you found out that you was pregnant and the person reject that pregnancy, baby. I think I was talking to someone about that, and I know this could be a sensitive topic, okay, but it's just like sometimes you might take that as like, hey, you might got a win for that L though, like I know it was a loss, but if you think about it now, if you think about it, could you last 18 years with that person? Could you really last 18 years with that person? Could you last 25 years with that person? Was it really going to be official, or by year 22 of that person? You get what I'm saying? Or by a certain time, by 2022. Maybe something took place. You met this person at 2018, 22, something got official, 2025, something led up. I'm feeling that like a build up. Okay. Maybe you had an OG. Maybe you dealt with someone that was an OG, so someone was a little older than you. You could be 23, but he was like a little older than you. Or y'all was like 20, y'all were like a big difference. Okay. Ooh, I like this. Okay. This is confirmation with this finance. Okay. So you're sitting very beautiful. Okay. Like your money looking good. You're dressing good. Okay. When I smell you, you smell like money. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. That's what we talking about. That's what we need. Okay. That's what we need. So it's like, maybe you're going to a sport event or something, carry an umbrella because it's going to get hot. Okay. Or maybe you too hot to try. You need an umbrella. You know, you treat yourself like them little classy ladies. You so hot that you got to carry your umbrella, baby. Okay? Because your money looking good, boo. You know? Or maybe you just look like money. Maybe your money don't look good, but you look like money. You know? You know what I'm saying? Maybe you that thrift shopper person, but you look like money. You know, you picked up something fancy. Okay? Speaking of thrift shopping, maybe you're going to thrift shop and find something very nice for your family. Something unexpected. Okay? Something you didn't really expect to happen. Okay? I'm also feeling like maybe, like I said, you're going to find out you're pregnant at night. Maybe this is going to be something official, or this is probably going to make the situation official. Okay. Maybe you was a little nervous. Okay. This is going to be so official. He going to take you to take you to court to court you. Okay. Because y'all have a baby together. Cause baby came out. Baby. And that's, who is that? Casey and JoJo? So maybe somebody got a brother. I don't know why I did that. But yeah. So somebody could play music. Or somebody trying to pull on your heartstrings. That's what I'm feeling. What he say? Have I never found a lover? It's greater than you. That's sweeter than you. It's precious in you. It's precious in you. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Close to me, you like my mother. Close to me, you like my sister. Close to whatever. Y'all get the song. If not, look it up. I don't know the damn word. He said it so damn fast. You know, but y'all get the song. You are my only word. Something like that. My everything. And that's probably what that Pretty Ricky. Pretty Ricky. Where the fuck that came from? We talking about Casey and JoJo. Okay. But maybe that's where that official, you look official, you look beautiful, you know. Maybe somebody is like, you know, baby, you look so good, I gotta have a baby. I gotta put a baby in you. I gotta put a ring on you. Like, you know, we're gonna call it, maybe this person is ready to break bread with you, you know, like high honor and that food, you know, food and hunger. I'm hungry for you, you know. Maybe this person gonna let you know, bro, like I said, this person calling you, telling me, I'm trapped. I think about you over and over and over and over again. Well, you got first playing from Ken the Man. She said he met his first bad bitch, okay? The first, not the second, the first one. So maybe somebody had a lot of options, okay? And this person's like, but you is the first one though. Maybe somebody's gonna be the first one. So here you go. Maybe they got a lot of options, and maybe this person was known for being a player, but no one known this person to actually put a ring on it. So you gonna be the first. So yeah, people might be saying, yeah, I talked to him, yeah, but I got that though. It could be something like that. Like, do you see it though? It's gonna be something like that. Okay, maybe someone's like, oh, you just had it because of baby. This person gonna let you know. You might get a push gift. Like, this person gonna show you. This could be a person that's gonna be a gift giver as well. Maybe this person shows you how much they love you by gifting you. Hi, how are you? Limitless life. Life lab. What you be doing over there in the lab? You be going with a white coat? Okay. Yes. Concern. Okay. So maybe somebody could be concerned about this. Like I said before, like, yeah. Hey. How are you? But, someone this could be you. Like I said before, you just finding out you pregnant and stuff like that. And you like, oh my goodness, you know, like, maybe you like baby, like, what? Is this a baby? Like, yeah, that's a baby. Okay, it's a real baby. It's growing. It's gonna come. You got 18 years, you know? Or maybe you 18 weeks pregnant or something like that, and you just like, oh my goodness. Like, maybe you just didn't expect it. You're concerned about it. Maybe, okay, maybe you are so concerned. Get up out the phone. Get up out your seat and get do it. What he say? Yeah. It's going to be this is a good path, okay? Maybe you're thinking about distress, but it's a good pathway. Look how clear it is. Clear. Even the butterflies are out. That's transformation. Okay. So this is not an energy. I mean, this could be caterpillars. It could be caterpillars crawling, but there's not. There's a butterflies flying. So they got their wings. Okay. And look, mature woman. Like I said before, this person's going to sit you high. Oh, they leaving the door open. I'm going to leave the door open. Yes. This person letting you know, like, you are official. I'm ready to break bread with you. Like, maybe this is this person, you know, at this current time. Like, I am like depressed. Like, I'm repeatedly realizing like I'm in a lack. Okay. Let's go with this health. I forgot I had health over here. Okay. So maybe you got to go to the clinic, baby. Now, maybe you're going to the clinic you thought you was going to the clinic for something else, baby. You about to find out. Congratulations. Congratulations. What you mean? Like, do you know how many kids I already got? Or maybe your kid is 25 and you be like, wait a minute. Are you telling me I'm starting over? Yes. Yes. Okay. It could be that situation as well. I know that could be, okay. Yes. Okay, so you could be stressed the hell out. You could be 23 or 32. I'm feeling that age. Okay? Or 2023, you found out that you was pregnant or something that put you in a comfort situation. Somebody is feeling in despair, but that's the health card. So maybe somebody found out some bad news during their health as well. Okay? Maybe this could be your mother. Your mother went through some like health issues or something like that. And it costs money. Like, she's fine now, okay? But it did cost money. Or maybe you are the child of the mother. And maybe this is something concerning you as well. You could be in your 30s, okay? It could be something like that. Where it's like something very concerning, like it's a lot going on, or maybe you have a lot of paperwork you got to go through or something like that. Maybe this is legal documents, you know. Yeah, the community. And then so maybe you're I'm feeling the energy of like somebody trying to come in. Because what the community card is like-minded people, okay? Positive workplaces and providing support, being understanding, and overcoming together, okay? So maybe somebody wants you to come together with them, but it says it's going with the ship card. So that's like crew member. So maybe you could be, this is going with that card as well, with the despair. So somebody could be at your job, could be getting sick. They're getting really sick at your job, where they might have to, where y'all all gonna have to come together as a crew, like a crew member. This could be a long-term situation as well. Maybe this is very concerning. Someone could be pregnant as well at the job. Okay. Somebody, they're not talking about pregnancy and courtship. I told you, don't be concerned about this pregnancy. Maybe you're so worried about it and all this stuff like that. This person is, very. Not only is he the main man, but he's a very wealthy man. Okay? I'm very rich, a rich girl. Na 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 na. What's that? Yeah. And I can buy the money on the world if I was a wealthy. Yeah. If I was a rich girl. Yeah. So then I talk about the person. This is that energy right here where this person looks at you, where they're going to share nothing but money to you. Okay? They're going to court you. Not only court you, but court you to let you know that you are the main person. And I got the money to show it. Okay? Like, I'm not going to just waste time. Like, this judge ain't going to be sitting here just be like, okay, are y'all done now? Like, no. This person is going to come in with a spontaneous energy. I'm feeling that energy as well. Like, he or she's so spontaneous. Okay? Oh, maybe somebody wants to be very spontaneous on how they want to introduce the baby. Okay? As well. I'm feeling that energy. Let's go with dream home. Okay, because obviously, if we're talking about some community, people are going to come together. So maybe you feel as though people are not going to be in like cheering you on, but they are. Okay, like you don't think that their family community can also be their family members. Okay, maybe you don't feel like your family members or their family member is going to be like, happy for the situation. They are. Okay, so that's a plus. Okay, especially the mama. Because sometimes the mama could be a little, or the daddy could be a little, y'all be bypassing the mama. I mean, y'all be bypassing the daddy. Trust me, them daddies can be schooling these men or these boys into something too, totally different. So I feel like the family all together is going to be in a cahoots, okay? Maybe this is going to be that crew member situation, okay? Maybe they're like, oh, let's all take a trip. Or maybe, y'all going to do a family cruise trip as well. Okay. Or so maybe you're going to do a cruise trip and then that's when you're going to break down, like, this person's going to let you know, like, I'm ready to marry you, or I'm ready for, or you're going to find out you're pregnant, or y'all are on the sea, under the seas, and y'all over there making fishes, and there you go. Y'all done created your little mermaid, out of this world, over there rocking the boat with a Leo on the ship. Okay, when y'all supposed to be watching them kids. Okay, look, pet. Okay, pet also is that maybe you're gonna get a new pet. Maybe your pet is here you go. Like, then I talk about the childhood, right, and how this child is holding something. So maybe you need a pet. Okay. Or I'm feeling the energy, or you had a favorite pet when you was a child, okay? But pet also is the energy of loyalty and compassion, okay? Or companionship. Compassion. Maybe you're gonna have compassion over this pet, or the pet is gonna have compassion over you. All right. Or this companionship, okay? Because we did talk about community, and maybe this is gonna be like they're gonna treat you like a pet, not in a bad way. This is gonna be where y'all gonna break bread, maybe this pet, you're gonna take this pet everywhere, okay? I'm also feeling, what's the Aristocats? How the pet was a bougie little cat? The bougie cat? And the bougie cat had kittens as well. Duchess kittens. They had a butler. What was that? Paris? Yes, British as well. So maybe somebody wants to take you out of town, like passport energy, I'm feeling. Duchess, British. Okay. They're coming together, blending, okay? They're coming together with this, okay? The food and hunger, like I said, it's like, it's going to all come together. It has to you got to get hungry first for you to want the food. You can, if you're not going to eat if you're full, so you got to get hungry first for you to get to want the food in order for you to want this. So this could be a situation, how they always say, if for my ladies, you can look for a man all you want to. If the man ain't ready to get married, if the man ain't ready, if he ain't hungry yet, he's not going to want the bread, okay? Like what you're giving to the table. So I'm feeling the energy. So now everything's about to come together like a blender. Once you put, it's like everything could be all out there and be like, ooh, it looks kind of, but when you blend it together, it all comes together, okay? Maybe you felt like the situation is going to be trash, but it's going to get a bright idea. Just give it a little moment, little by little, okay? Things going to come together, okay? Maybe you got to put things in the situation piece by piece, okay? I'm also feeling like a strawberry smoothie. Well, what's it? Smoothie King. What else? What else use a blender? What else? I'm feeling Sonic. I'm feeling like a Blizzard as well, like a happy hour. Something sweet, icy, a smoothie. Okay, let's go with the imprisonment and official person. So, like I said before, with that energy, that could be somebody that's literally about to get that clink clink on them, where they're gonna get locked up, or this person is trapped in their head mentally, or this energy is more of like, this person had prior record, like prior, they have a felony, or they have history in jail, but their job is official. Like, that's a good job. Okay, that's a good man, Savannah. That's what I'm feeling. So maybe somebody you gotta talk to. Maybe you gotta talk to some people. Talk to your people. That's what I'm feeling as well. Okay, greenhouse. Is like with the greenhouse, what you gotta do, you gotta go take the time to water it. You can't just sit it there and expect your greenhouse to just grow. No. And then global, then somebody's gonna take you passport. Maybe this is gonna be a whole new world, out of this world. Okay. But this greenhouse energy is that official imprisonment. So, like I said, your person, he or she, it could be a he or she. You got some females that's ready for it. They don't mind going in the orange and fighting. But or that tan. What other colors they got? Anyway, but it's like the energy of like somebody could be someone that grew up in the streets and they had a hard ass life, like a hard ass life. But you don't know that now because they got a good job. Maybe they took their time and treated their life like a greenhouse, and they nourish, and they treated their life like, I got to take a step back and I got to seed myself properly. I got to water my plants. I got to make sure I fertilize certain areas, or I got to realize when it's my season and when it's not my season, because we do have an off season. It's not always our season. Do we know that? I hope you understand that, because even celebrities show us, because you'd be like, where that celebrity came from? And all of a sudden it just pop up. Like the celebrity just pop off and just got all their music going. And then oh my goodness. Yeah. It's a season. Like we all don't have, it's a down season. Even the bear got to go in hibernation. So figuring out your season, figuring out that time when it's time for you to grow and blossom and stuff, and then figure out the time that it's time for you to go sit down in the hermit mode. Okay, so here going back to that energy of like that male that's coming in, or that woman that's officially hungry. Okay, because the thing is, you can give them everything that they want. Everything that you think that they need. Like you said, oh, my back hurt. Okay, baby, I'm going to fix you some collard greens, because they said, with some iron in your system and this, and you go feed it. But if they don't feel like their back hurt and they don't feel like they're hungry to eat that, what's the point? Okay. So the thing is, what they say, the energy of sometimes you're a gift at the wrong house, or you're, someone, you're the package at the wrong location. It could be that type of energy. But when it comes to this greenhouse, it's like you are at the right location, but you have to treat this like a greenhouse. You have to put some time into it. You might have to let it shine. You might have to push back. Okay. Maybe your attitude is no, trash it. Okay. Maybe it's too rocky for you. Rocking chair. Maybe it's too rocky. Trash the situation. Baby, I understand, because sometimes we can have all the patience in the world, but our patience can go slim to none when it comes down to our feelings. Okay. Especially when maybe this person treats you, make you feel like, am I a pet to you? Like that could be that situation. All right. But here we go. Because courthouse and the tree. So it's like somebody wants to make something official, or like, let's go to the root of everything. Maybe you need to get some documents or do your research. A lawyer. I'm feeling a lawyer as well. Okay. Because a lawyer can be the root of the situation as well. So you don't have to go out into figuring out all this legal documents. Go call the lawyer. Call your local lawyer and ask some simple question as well. Or something, seasonings. Then we just talk about seasonings. I mean, this is seasonings, but we talked about seasons, okay? Because look at all these seasons. You can't put all these seasonings in all your food every time you cook, okay? certain seasons goes into certain foods when the time is right. Okay, so this could be a situation as well where it's like this person was in the energy of like, maybe they went through childhood situations. Maybe maybe their family tree was the issue that caused them to pull back. Maybe they weren't aware of what was taking place because they didn't see that. So it could be the situation, like I said, I'm not hungry if I'm full. I gotta get hungry. I got to get hungry first for me to want what you're cooking up for me, So it's like, I never seen a real relationship before. So I would never be hungry for that. I seen my mama going out to get it. I seen my daddy going out to get it. So that's what I'm hungry for. I'm hungry to go do this. I'm not hungry for the love, so it's like it's a little off. So it's like all these seasonings, or maybe it's like all these opportunities or all these offers that I gave you. It's like you don't want to choose none of them. They wasn't hungry yet. They didn't read the label. They didn't scroll up and realize that they may be over seasoning a situation or under seasoning a situation. I'm feeling the energy of like because of the greenhouse. Okay, greenhouse is more like watering, taking your time to something. Seasoning is also making sure it's tender, tender and tasteful. So here you go. Maybe this situation was more like months, days, weeks, years, in that time frame where it's like, but the whole time it was little by little, but it was also, no matter what, it was getting blended in. It was still blended. It was still turning. The blender was still turning, because if you put too much in the blender, it would stop, right? Too much in the blender, it would just stop, and then you gotta turn it back on, and then it makes you be cautious, and then you go little by little. So I'm feeling the energy of like this person, like this relationship, this encounter. Maybe it was, like I said at the beginning, it was a sexual encounter. So it was like little by little, but that little by little information, maybe that time y'all didn't just have sex, y'all had a conversation. That time y'all didn't just had a conversation. This person wanted to watch a movie with you this time. Like little by little. I'm not saying that this sexual encounter is about to be something big. I'm feeling the energy of, exactly the one that is the greenhouse energy. The one that you actually took the time to keep giving them season by season by season. Like you didn't give them fully, but you gave them little by little by little of your energy, of your love, of who you are. Because honestly, our sexual encounters, especially if we're really just on a sexual encounter, do they really know us? No, they don't. So it's someone that you're actually taking your time, okay? Taking the time to build up a situation. And it might get so quick that, hey, you might get a baby out of it and it causes concern. But this person already, the whole time that you was giving little by little, this person was over there doing little by little, building up a savings account or bank account with your name on it. With my name on it. Okay. Girl, give me that. Oh, that's Webby. Girl, don't act like you don't know that you don't know. What he say? You know that you want it as bad as I do. Yeah. Something like that. You get what I'm saying? He's saying, don't act like you don't know it. You know it as bad as I do. Okay, stare, look, building up. They building up the situation this is confirmation of the Empress. I didn't say Empress, but it's the privileged lady, which is the Empress card in this deck. But the money, the financial situation, like maybe I want to build with you. I feel like we can take it. We can take it there. We can take it there. We can go up them stairs together. We can hold hands together. And we can elevate, one step at a time, one by one. Okay. Something's probably going to boil into the situation. You could be in the bathroom, or you need to go to the bathroom. Too much seasoning, baby. Too much detoxing going on. Or baby, your dog don't use the bathroom in your the dog used the bathroom in your bathroom. Okay? Not the right place. They said it's something going on with their food. Okay? Maybe you need to switch it up on stuff. You could have like a pet, a little house dog pet, or they did it on your couch. Ooh, child, no. Okay? Baby and concern. Mirror. It's something that it's time for you to reflect on. Okay, maybe you gotta sit down and reflect on it, because this could be just a straight mirror, but it's a vanity, right? So it's a moment that you can sit down and take a look at yourself. You can sit down and take a look at, I like that, and have a bright idea. Okay, so that's what the concern and baby card is. Maybe it's gonna have to take this moment. Here you go. Maybe it was a situation y'all had a conversation about babies. Y'all had a conversation about kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, what you see yourself? Do you see yourself getting married? Do you see? Because this could be that energy. The white lady, white in a white dress, like the lady in the white dress is like the energy of marriage. Do you see yourself building up? Do you see yourself taking the next steps, going up higher? You get what I'm saying? Not the thing is, these stairs are taking it so far where people are going to see it, but then they want you to go behind closed doors. So it's like, here you go. Keep your private life private. You get what I'm saying? It's okay. You can make certain things public. Okay, you can make certain things public, but then it's going to take a turn in a situation that you're going to have to create some things to be a little bit more private. Okay, or this person loves this about you, where you're a little bit more public, but then you're also private at the same time. You could take a turn where they're gonna have to call you and be like, "Hey, what you doing over there? I ain't see you post in a minute," for them to talk to you. Okay. Or maybe somebody is concerned you haven't talked to them in a minute and they think you got a baby. Maybe they think that you got pregnant on them, or maybe you think they had a baby on you, and that's probably where you're not trying to talk to them. Okay, here you go. But like I said, this mirror energy, it's time for us to reflect. Not only reflect, but let's sit down. Let's take a moment to sit down and look ourselves in the mirror. Okay, they're not telling you to stand up and look yourself in the mirror. They're telling you to sit down and look yourself in the mirror. Sit down and take a moment to reflect on what's going on. All right. Then I say push back and say, it's a lot going on. Let me move it here. Okay. They want you to get into that bright idea. Okay. Girl, give me that. Okay, let's go with the despair in health. Like I said, despair in health could be a health issue. Also, that could also be you found out that you're pregnant. You found out. You could be finding out a situation as. Then I talked about somebody younger having a child as well, and they could be calling you. Maybe they're calling you for advice. Maybe they feel like you're more loyal in the family than everyone else to them. You never know. Be cautious of that. Toaster. Something could be as much as you just got to stick it in and then walk away, and it's gonna still do its thing. Okay. Then I say, like, it's more like sit back, reflect. Okay. Sit down, reflect. Okay. So it's like just stick it in toast, and it's still going to do its thing. Okay. But this toaster is sudden rise in spring. We are in spring. Whew. Aren't y'all getting the allergies? Couldn't stand it. Okay. It says something fun is about to pop up. Let this joy light up your day. Okay. So that's funny, because I did talk about how this could be a situation of you finding out you're pregnant. You get what I'm saying? And this could be something like a situation that, like I said, it's no need for you to go into this concern and despair and, oh my goodness, sit down. Like you didn't want to sit down. You was laying down. Okay. Now it's time for you to sit down and think about what's going on, okay? But it's going to be something fun. It's going to be a new enjoyment, a new a new thing in your life. This could be a situation, like I said, you're starting over. You expect that. Okay, you could have a cat as well. Ooh, cat dog energy. I can be your tail, and you can be my head, the head, not the tail, above, not below, under, and not beneath, So it's like that energy of like cat dog. Remember cat dog? Was that Nickelodeon? Was that Nickelodeon channel? I think so. I think that's Nickelodeon. But cat dog. So it could be a situation where like, cat dog, they chasing you. They're gonna be chasing you. They're gonna be up your ass. Okay? Like no matter what. Like every time you turn, there go your dog. Every time you turn, there go your cat. At the end of the day, like you think I'm gonna go somewhere. No. Okay? So this could be a situation. Ooh, I'm feeling. Then I talk about like they're here publicly, but behind closed doors. So here you go. They might act like they're not in that energy, like they're not gonna be up your ass and all stuff like that. Maybe they're so nonchalant, but wait until you get that baby. Okay, behind closed doors. And that turn around, long as y'all keep going up the stairs, it is gonna be a turn, and that turn is gonna be like they up your ass. This also giving me cat and dog, like the TV show. Remember it was a moment that they loved each other, and then they got tired of seeing each other. Like, God damn, every time I turn, you right there. Okay, it's like I like that though. Somebody could like it more than the other. Maybe you're not used to this. Okay, hammer. Ooh, somebody trying to hammer time. Okay, but somebody's trying to build a situation up. You got the flute. Okay. Ooh, I'm feeling like a romantic date. So somebody wants to come in and repair the situation. Okay. Maybe they're a handyman, or they're good with tools. Hammer time. Okay. But focus, impact. Okay. It says blow is worth 100 random strikes. Y'all gonna be counting the strokes. I don't know. That's just where I got it from. Okay. If you're not counting the strokes, he's counting the strokes. Okay. And that's probably where the baby coming from. Maybe you want a pet. He gonna give you a pet. All right. It's gonna be a different type of pet. Okay. A pet that you're gonna have to take to the doctor. Okay. The doctor. What's that, Medea? Doctor. Maybe you got a fine doctor. Maybe you got an attractive doctor. Or you got somebody that they really good with teaching you a lot. Or like they're your medicine or something. And you be like, doctor. Let's round down. Let's wrap this up. Go into our goodie bag. We got some fortunes in this. I'm feeling a lot of fortunes coming. So a lot of fortunes in my hand. I'm trying not to get all of them. So I'm feeling the energy of like a lot is going to be coming your way. Okay. And it just got to take you to take a step back, take a sit down, organize your life. And you got this. You got this, man. What's that? Eddie Murphy? Okay. So we got the number 1. Hey, 1 is your season. Okay. Maybe something's gonna take place. What she say? You don't want and not the 2. You don't want and not the what? You don't want and not the what? Okay. You don't want and not the 2. Okay, that's 1. All right. Then this is Capricorn. Yep, Capricorn energy. Okay. Now, Capricorn also, I'm feeling the energy of that's Earth. So it's just more grounding. Also getting to the money, Also, that Capricorns are also really good behind scenes. They might be a little ass, but behind scenes, that little turning point, they're lovers. Okay. So there could be a situation as well where this person is very driven, very Earth energy, standing firm, like maybe they seem toxic, but they do have a turning point. Okay. Let's go. Let's see. Your fortune. Okay, now these numbers, we're gonna look at the numbers. The numbers, we're gonna either go with the year, I'm also feeling address. So this could be the numbers, also your age and height. However these numbers gonna go. So we got 29, 1, and we just got 1. Okay, 46, 54. Also thinking about age as well. 50 and 80. Okay, a friendship will strengthen in November. Okay, a friendship, well, that's blurry. A friendship will strengthen in November. Also, November is more of like their harvest time as well, because then we did talk about that energy of your greenhouse. Okay, it's your harvest. It's time for you to flourish. So maybe having friendship within yourself as well, or maybe you are going to get a friend. Maybe you're going to find a Capricorn friend. You know, you're going to have this number one friend going to be a Capricorn in November. Okay, or something's going to maybe you're going to have a strong bond as far as in a friendship. I'm feeling the pet energy, which is your companion, or having compassion. Okay, so it's time for you to have compassion about something. All right, here go numbers again. 11, 51, 1. That 1 is getting there. All right, 34, 33, 45. Those, when I say address, numbers in your address or their address. Phone number also, I'm feeling. Maybe you got a phone number. Okay. It says, follow the rhythm of your own life, not someone else's. Okay. So you are making your own plan, your own like your own thing. You got your own. This is like, it's like when you look at these stairs, know that you're going to be walking these steps. These are your legs. These are your feet. You're getting up there. Okay. I know I'm about to wrap this up. I seen that. But I'm glad you joined. I'm glad you're thugging it with me. Last one, okay? Last one. 28, 35, 39, 29, 15, 46. Okay? It says, you will be able to overcome any obstacle that comes your way. Then I say it's just time for us to sit down and just reflect. Okay? Like, sit down in your thinking chair and think. Is that Blue Clues? You watch Blue Clues when you was a kid? Yes. Blues Clues. Okay, then he have a notepad. Always keep a journal. Always when you're dealing with anything, keep a journal to clear them thoughts, okay? And keep your water. Drink your water and mind your business, okay? But yes, I am going to wrap this up. I'm so happy that y'all joined me. Thank you so much, love bugs. My name is Deasia, and you were talking to Deasia, and you are on the Dreams, Desires, Ascensions, the DDA tribe. Until next time, babies. Bye.